In a world where strength is often measured by footsteps, she had none. Where champions are defined by speed, she was told she couldn't move. But this is the story of the girl who didn't just run. She soared in a wheelchair. This is Tatyana McFadden. From a forgotten orphanage in Russia to dominating the world stage, medal by medal, mile by mile, Tatyana McFadden was born with Spina Bifida, a condition that left her paralyzed from the waist down. Abandoned at birth, she spent her early years in a cold, neglected Russian orphanage. No wheelchair, no proper medical care, no hope. She walked using her hands on the concrete floors, day after day, crawling across pain, not childhood. But even in the darkest corners, a fire burned inside her. The fire to move forward, the fire to live. Then, fate intervened. A woman named Deborah McFadden, a U.S. health commissioner, visited the orphanage. When she saw Tatyana crawling on the floor, she felt an unexplainable pull. She adopted her, brought her to America, gave her love, gave her life, and most of all, gave her a chance. But even in the land of dreams, nothing came easy. Tatyana couldn't speak English. She didn't know how to sit in a wheelchair. She was behind in everything, physically, emotionally, socially. But day by day, push by push, she learned. And she began racing towards something bigger than herself. In school, Tatyana discovered sports. Wheelchair racing became her outlet, her battlefield. But it wasn't just about speed. It was about proving she belonged. She trained like a warrior. While others slept, she pushed. While others complained, she climbed hills in the rain. Pain became her closest companion. And yet, she smiled. By high school, she was racing against and beating grown athletes. People started noticing. But many still doubted. "You'll never make it to the top," they said. Tatyana didn't argue. She let her wheels do the talking. At just 15 years old, she qualified for the 2004 Athens Paralympics. The stadium roared. Lights beamed down. Her heart pounded like a war drum. This was her chance. Not to win, but to show the world who Tatyana McFadden was. She didn't win gold, but she won something far greater: respect, recognition, and her own identity. From that moment, she was unstoppable. Over the next decade, Tatyana McFadden shattered records. She won 17 Paralympic medals, 7 of them gold. She conquered the world's toughest marathons: Boston, New York, Chicago, London, winning them back-to-back like no one ever had. Every finish line she crossed was a message to the world: I am more than a wheelchair. I am more than a disability. I am power. She wasn't just winning races. She was rewriting history. But even in her glory, Tatyana fought battles most never saw. In high school, she was told she couldn't race alongside able-bodied athletes. She sued the school system and won. That lawsuit changed the law. It gave future generations of disabled students the right to compete equally. Her impact, it wasn't just on the track. It was in the courtroom, in the classroom, in every disabled child's heart. But success had its price. Behind the medals were nights of pain, tears nobody saw, injuries that nearly broke her. There were moments she couldn't move her hands from exhaustion. Moments she questioned everything. But every time she fell, she remembered that orphanage floor in Russia. She didn't come this far to stop now. Today, Tatyana McFadden is more than an athlete. She's a global symbol of resilience. She visits schools, speaks to children, gives them something she never had, a hero to look up to. She's helped pass laws. She's built foundations. She's changed the way the world sees disability. Not as weakness, but as a different kind of strength. So when you feel stuck, when life seems unfair, when the world tells you you can't, remember this name: Tatyana McFadden. She didn't walk. She didn't quit. She conquered, not just her body, not just the race, but the world. Because real strength isn't in your legs. It's in your will. From wheelchair to world domination. Subscribe our channel for more updates. Thanks.